It's February 2nd, 2022. A Solana developer commits an update to one of crypto's biggest bridges, Wormhole, linking Solana to Ethereum. But he makes one fatal error, accidentally adding the word checked onto the end of his code. In less than 3 hours, 120,000 wrapped Ethereum tokens worth $325 million is stolen by an anonymous hacker. This is the second biggest hack in DeFi history, and the largest attack on Solana, a faster and cheaper rival to Ethereum that's been gaining ground in the battle for L1s. But how could one line of code cause over $250 million to be stolen, and who's behind this attack? Stick around and we're going to talk about what this hack means for the future of DeFi and the security of your funds. Should you ever trust a crypto bridge, or should you avoid them at all costs? And could this weak link between blockchains cause the entire crypto ecosystem to come crashing down? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to threezero, your portal into Web3 and the metaverse. My name is Alex Yeller, and together with my co-host Alex Jackson, we uncover the biggest opportunities in Web3 and bring you the updates that you need to navigate and profit in this exciting new frontier. So smash that like button and hit subscribe so you stay ahead of the curve. Crypto bridges are superhighways between blockchains. You can think of blockchains as its own city, each with its own set of unique applications, tokens, protocols, NFTs, and communities. And these bridges are a critical piece of infrastructure that enable interoperability and the flow of value between otherwise cut-off ecosystems. They also create profitable opportunities for investors to gain access to new projects on other blockchains. In the last year alone, billions of dollars has flown through bridges. And just between Ethereum and other blockchains, there is over $25 billion locked in bridge protocol pools. But what if attackers could hijack and siphon these funds at will? Could this bring the entire DeFi house of cards crashing down? Vitalik Buterin, part-time hip-hop artist and inventor of Ethereum, tweeted an ominous warning earlier this year about the dangers of cross-chain bridges. He pointed out some fundamental limitations in their security, and this came less than 30 days before the single largest DeFi bridge hack in history. And this wasn't the only bridge hack this year. Just 2 weeks ago, Meter Passport on Moonriver was hacked for $4.4 million. And just 6 days before the Solana wormhole heist, Qubit, a cross-chain bridge between Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, was hacked for over $80 million. So why are these bridges getting hacked over and over again? Let's take a closer look at the Solana bridge wormhole. Like most DeFi bridges, Solana Wormhole uses a horrifically exploitable mechanism called lock and mint. When a user wants to send their assets from one blockchain to another, those assets aren't literally relocated or moved anywhere. Instead, they're sent to a smart contract and frozen. That message is sent to another blockchain smart contract, whereby an equivalent amount of tokens is minted on the other side. And when you want to bridge back to the original blockchain, those minted tokens are sent into the contract and burnt, and then your original assets are released. But on the 2nd of February, when the developers updated the smart contract on the Solana side of the bridge, they made one fatal error. This allowed the hacker to mint 120,000 wormhole-wrapped Ethereum tokens, which is kind of like an IOU, which they were immediately able to claim and cash out on the other side for real Ethereum tokens. And right now, this guy has a casual $300 million just sitting in his Ethereum wallet. One of the reasons that bridges are so vulnerable to attack is because it's not just the bridge that can be hacked, it's either the smart contracts on either side. And the message that's relayed between blockchains is sent completely off-chain, and that contains critical information like how many wrapped Ethereum tokens are actually allowed to be minted. Just a few hours after the exploit, Wormhole officials sent a desperate plea to the hacker. They embedded this message in a transaction sent to the hacker's Ethereum address, offering $10 million for the safe return of the funds. No. Wormhole also offered up a $10 million bounty for any information leading to the arrest of the hacker. So what does this all mean for the cross-chain future? And who lost money in this whole fiasco? Well, Jump Capital, a private investment firm that owns Certus One, the developers at Wormhole, fronted the entire $300 million bill to bail out Wormhole users. But this incident raises bigger questions about the security of DeFi. What if this hack was bigger? And what if there was no bailout? What's rarely talked about in DeFi is the fact that so many of these protocols still have admin keys or God mode that allow the developers to effectively have full access and control and make changes at any time. For a truly trustless experience, DeFi bridges need to be immutable, decentralized, and governed by its community and users. Or maybe trusted, audited, and regulated centralized companies like FTX, Binance, and Celsius will step up and provide this critical infrastructure. And if you're new to crypto, then these centralized options are probably your best bet when it comes to transferring assets between blockchains. In any case, the wider crypto community is well incentivized to help solve this problem and bridge the gap. Web3 needs safe and efficient superhighways between its blockchains before everyday internet users and large institutions can trust this new financial system and technology. Are we going to live in a world where your child grows up to be a DeFi bridge inspector or a Web3 bounty hunter hunting down criminals in the metaverse? Let us know what you think. Drop us a comment down below. What would you do if you heisted $250 million of Ethereum? Would you return the funds and take that $10 million white hat bug bounty? Or would you ape every last dime into your favorite coin? If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you stay up to date with more Web3 content and big ideas. This has been Alex Yeller, and I'll see you next time.